Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. I just want to talk a little bit about this year. We've had like a rough year here, and what's been going on here. I mean, between Taal Volcano and all the other stuff that's happened, I mean, we've been in kind of like in a semi-lockdown from Taal Volcano because we really couldn't travel anywhere during that time. It's been kind of a crazy year. I mean, the year started off, I think it was around the middle of January when we started with the Taal Volcano stuff. So we've been hit like economically and emotionally here with like two things at once, like one after the other. And like we just come off the Taal Volcano thing and we're just starting to get back to normal here. And then boom, we get hit with this thing. And I've always been kind of a prepper all my life. Always getting ready for an emergency, something happening or something like that, nuclear or biological or war or whatever, and just being ready for it. And everybody I'm always around usually downplays that. Like here, I just had a funny feeling something was up. And we have bird flus pass through here, and it kills off all the chickens around here every once in a while, the avian flu. And last year we had that happen here, and it was just like one day you walked out here and it was totally silent. And you know how it is in the Philippines. If you live here, is just you hear a lot of roosters and chickens in the morning, and they're all walking through your yard or whatever, rooting for bugs and stuff like that. But I walked out one morning and it was like, wow, it's quiet. Like no chickens, no roosters. Like you just heard nothing. And this year here, I guess there's another avian flu going around this year too, up north of us, I believe. And I'm hoping that crosses over to people sometimes too, and I'm hoping that doesn't take off. I just heard today that there's another type of virus taking off in China right now, besides the other current virus that we have going on. I mean, just heard in the United States we got 100,000 people with coronavirus in the States right now, with 1,500 dead. And I guess, that's going to be growing really exponentially fast, and it's getting kind of scary back there. And here it's growing a little bit too, but not like it is back in the States. They've got a pretty good grip on it because they've shut down towns, and you have to go through checkpoints here and stuff like that. And in Manila, you can't go in and out. Most of the stores are closed. Even restaurants are closed, which is kind of sad because, a lot of people like to order out food and stuff like that. But I guess they're worried about the coronavirus spreading on the food or something. But then that can happen in the supermarket too, from somebody working in the stockroom or whatever. So, or cutting up your chicken in the meat section, But I guess it's lesser. I don't know. But anyway, here we have all the clinics shut down, if you want to go in to get treated for a sickness or something like that. So it's kind of like really rough here, but they're telling you to stay away from the hospitals unless you have coronavirus. So like if you have like an infection or something like that, you're kind of like out of luck because you're being told to stay away from the hospital. I'm sure if it gets bad enough, you could probably go there, but I don't know if they'd let you or not. I don't know. I'm just hearing there's a lot of what I'm hearing here is, we hear rumors and we hear stuff online, but we're being told Monday we're in full lockdown, 14 days. We've been in kind of a semi-lockdown where we're told to stay in place, not to go around and keep your distance away from people and stuff like that. But all the stores are closed basically, except for supermarkets. And we're allowed to go to the supermarket on certain days. Okay, and we have to have a pass to go. So we've actually been clamped down on probably more than the United States, and it's probably why it's not traveling as bad here, and we're actually doing pretty good here. And also you have to remember we have 7,600 islands, so they're like kind of self-quarantined already, and it's kind of like an interesting, thing to watch here because I don't think it's going to spread at all, except for Luzon and maybe a couple of other islands that it might have spread to before this all happened in the lockdown and everything. But anyway, I wanted to, touch bases with you guys and just say hi about what's going on out there. But yeah, we've been whacked over here pretty bad because of the Taal Volcano and now this, and God knows how long this is going to last. It's been a rough year for sure. And back in the United States, I'm hearing at my old job, somebody told me that there's layoffs going back there in the department I used to work for back home, and I guess they kept some of them and they got rid of some of them. So there's a lot of layoffs. I heard like what 3.3 million people just applied for unemployment. I think it was like either this past month or this past week. I'm not sure. It's a lot of people, applying for unemployment. I just heard that my foster daughter, she just got unemployed with her boyfriend, and there's a lot of people being put out of work right now, and I would say that the lucky ones are the ones that are on pensions right now, that are retired. I'm very lucky in that respect, that I have a pension and I'm retired now. But I mean, those are the lucky people, because I think everybody else is going to basically get laid off if this keeps going on and on and on. At least till this is over. Hopefully they get hired back or whatever. But I guess somebody's having a good time over there. But anyway, I just want to touch bases with you guys, let you know what's going on over here. That there is a quite a big lockdown over here. It's probably bigger than in the United States in some ways. I don't know how New York is. I heard New York is in a big lockdown too. But I'm not sure how in New York it's spreading, unless it's spread already. People must be having contact with each other if it's spread to all these people in New York State. I mean, you just gotta basically play safe. Stay away from other people. But one thing I can say here is, I don't know if it's the weather here that might keep the coronavirus at bay a little bit. I mean, because we're it's hot here, and the sun probably destroys the heat does, maybe. I don't know, because it's not spreading as fast here. But in Manila you have air conditioning and things like that, and I'm sure where it's spread through the air, it could be traveling that way. Dirty bathrooms. They did say bathrooms are one of the ways it spreads. But one of the things that people said was that coconut oil helps get rid of viral infections. And some people, there's a college in the Philippines that did tests on this, and they did say that it does work on viruses, and they're checking to see if it works on the coronavirus. So virgin coconut oil is one of the ways to help with this. And apparently somebody that had the coronavirus was taking that, but they were also taking it with other medications, when they got it. But they said the next day it was almost all gone. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard online. You can't believe everything you hear online. But I do know for a fact that virgin coconut oil does help with viruses, okay? So that's because of some of the chemicals it has in there. So it's a good thing to stay on that. And they also said vitamin D3 keeps it at bay, okay? So that's another thing. Vitamin D3 keeps away the flu too. Some doctors say that it's like taking a flu shot, So vitamin D3 and virgin coconut oil, guys. If I don't know, they say to put it in hot chocolate, and have it twice a day, or maybe 3 times a day if it's bad. But you can also use that as a prophylactic, I guess, to keep it away. And it might be time for all of us to go on virgin coconut oil. It might be the way to go right now. Anyway, guys, I just want to say hi. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. It's been kind of depressing around here, and it's probably going to be depressing for another month or two, until this goes away. I don't see it going away anytime really quick. Probably maybe next month they might open up a little bit more and open up some restaurants or something. I'm looking forward to going out to Alabang and getting me a sub at Subway, or maybe go to Red Lobster and get a nice lobster up in Manila or something. Or maybe I've been dreaming of all the different types of food I can go out to get, like Panda Express or something like that, like one of those places, get some nice American Chinese food or something. But with all this going on, it's hard to have anything decent except for what you have at home. So we've been eating American style spaghetti here, and having a few other things, but other than that, just want to say hi, guys, and be sure to press like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. I'll probably do another video within the next couple of days. I got a few ideas I'm gonna do. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna go with, but I'm gonna do a couple of videos soon. So we'll be talking to you guys soon. God bless. Take care.